bit dusty under it. The Chief takes it up from the tap, takes it to the halfway line.
Harrigan right on the halfway line now. McCormick picks up the first forward runner. And it's played there by the number 8 for Newcastle, which is Butterfield. Tony back in the top side again. We've got a wealth of forwards. And again, an appeal from Newcastle. This time it brings the penalty their way. Again, it was Darren Tracy, the key figure. Watch it.
The defender was Billy Moore, just getting up there, strapped down, just pushed him down. The hook from Darren Tracy as Andrew John Spine's touch, 25 out. Here's Butterfield.
Butterfield taken and put down. Very strong tackle. The North Sydney players taking an age to get up. It was Craig Wilson, but here's Newcastle now. A big back line, deep and out to the left. McCormick on the runaround with Matthew Johns, a decoy, and then it comes away, and it's with Tracy. Tracy's put down. Tackled by Toshak. McCormick opts to go back to the right. Through Andrew Johns with Matthew now. He tries to step. He's into space. There's the try. Newcastle, the first opportunity to threaten North Sydney, and Matthew Johns has scored.
Great work there from the 5'8". Tremendous evasion. You mentioned the fact that Craig Wilson was slow up after a tackle earlier on. Unfortunately for Craig, he was the man that missed the tackle on the inside, fell off it. This young 5'8" from Newcastle showing just what great skill he's got. Tremendous on his feet. Did it all himself. Plenty of defenders in front of him. That's where the attacking potency comes in this Newcastle side, the 6 and the 7.
Yeah, it's a real bonus for Newcastle. They're the sort of side that don't save anything early in the game. They're straight into their stride. They tried their plays. That ball went across to one side of the field. And the two live wire, half and 5'8", the two Johns boys, quick to get the ball wide. And Matthews got in there. That'll be a real confidence builder for Newcastle. They'd have been nervous. You know, all the changes in the North Sydney side, their form hasn't been good. A great start like that is just what they needed.
So Andrew Johns will convert, or attempt to convert the try scored by Matthew. He's only 15 out. He's just off centre. And strikes it sweetly, straight over the dot. So Newcastle take first points in the elimination quarter-final. They lead North Sydney 6 points to nil after 5 minutes. Still, a comment from you would be valued. A lot of criticism this year, Paul Harrigan.
He's been under a lot of pressure, Ray, is what he's been under. I mean, he hasn't been the player that we've come to know the last couple of seasons, but he missed his off-season, the second off-season in a row, where he hasn't trained. He had to play himself fit this year. He's, of course, had all the drama up in Newcastle and the representative season. And, you know, maybe this semi-final series could be just what he needs to top him off for the season.
Last few weeks have been very good, especially against Cronulla last week. I thought he was close to his best.
It's Andrew Johns then from right in front, and again he struck it sweetly, straight between the centre. And Newcastle leading 8 points to nothing. Go to his side of the ruck, and Smith goes down the right. Wilson will score. This time Manson won't be disallowing the try. Well, they've opened them up so easily in the final analysis, and 8 points to 4.
Oh, you've been teaching Phil Gould, Ray. You must have taken him aside as soon as he said the good kick was needed. They've run the footy and got a try out of it. Wilson started it, picked up his winger Smith with a great ball, and that is a sensational pass back to the man who threw the first one. Craig Wilson improving the position, a little bit of space. This was a good ploy because the defence of Newcastle on the last has been a little bit staggered at times. Smith able to get outside his man, attract two defenders. In fact, there were 4 Newcastle players there that the pass back to Craig Wilson actually beat.
Well, that was better than a kick, wasn't it?
Well, they might kick now.
Well, nice play by Craig Wilson, though. I mean, he's been seeing Jason Taylor, as you say, under a lot of pressure. Called the option on the fifth tackle. Probably thought about kicking himself, but never did. Geez, I thought he looked like it. Anyway, down the short side. Nice try. Now it's 8-6 with 10 to go before half-time. And Newcastle probably shaking their heads a little bit.
Well, there's the conversion by the captain. 8 points to 6. 8-6 the score. 28 minutes gone. Sudden death football on a Friday night on Channel 9.
Stand here talking to him, so obviously not happy with something going on out there.
Johns will add the extra 2. 2 points that North Sydney didn't need on the scoreboard. 30th minute, 10-6 after they clawed back to 8-6 tonight, following the telecast of this match.
I think the North Sydney season's coming down to it right here. This set of 6, their third in a row. Newcastle, they've got some nice little crisscross plays. They run from line, drop out receptions. North Sydney defence just starting to get a little tired.
Peden now on the 20-metre line. Now they run the right, work it back to the left, through 2 sets of hands. Andrew, he kicks for Ainsko! Reach for the ball, and Ainsko appeals again! Was he onside? The try has been given. Ainsko gets the try.
That's the only question mark. It was a planned move again. Kick from Andrew Johns, who was so successful against Cronulla from a scrum win last week. Let's have a look. I think it's sweet. No problem at all. Matty Sears just had too much to do to get there, and Jamie Ainsko never lost his composure at all. Slowed down, in fact, in the end to make sure. A little kick over into space. The winger, of course, is up. Let's have a look how he grounds the ball. Beautiful.
Jamie Ainsko, he's been in the thick of it. He's been at the end of the controversies. Twice he's been denied by referee David Manson, and that's his 17th try. I think he set a record for the most number of tries for Newcastle in their history. Last weekend it was. He further places his stamp on those record books tonight. That's the 3rd time he's been over the line. First one that he's been given. 14-6. Now, can Andrew convert, and then can North Sydney come back? 18 on the clock. The time's there. The kick is not coming around enough, and so we break, and then we'll come back. 14-6. They go to Toole on the right. This is MacArthur heading for the ground, and now to play it. And away from Williams. Taylor. He puts the kick up high and wide. Will it be handsome? Yes! Yes, it will be! Arena below. He gets the try. And the Bears have come back.
And with plenty of time on the clock. Plenty of support play. This is Ainsko.
One-handed back for Peden. Peden able to give it on. Ainsko keeps it alive. Davis does the dancing. He's 12 metres out. 5 tackles gone. Now for the playmaker. Runs to the line. Grubber kicks. And did he get a hand on it? Tony Butterfield. Referee Manson consults the end goal and gives Butterfield the try. That is it. Thank you, linesman. Thank you, ball boys, the Bears.
Yes, and Paul Harrigan breathing a sigh of relief, was looking to come back into the game. Might not be needed now. Andrew Johns going to the line. Just too much to do for the Bears. Too much ground to cover. Nigel Roy getting there at the same time as Butterfield, with the in-goal judge ruling that the first down with pressure from the front rower.
I'll tell you something in the rule book that might amaze you. If these 2 players simultaneously touch down, the obligation is to give it to the attacking team. Didn't know that until I took a close perusal of the book the other day, but it's an interesting one. And the try has gone to one of Newcastle's favourite sons, Tony Butterfield, a Penrith junior. So Newcastle progress. They wait for the loser of Manly and Cronulla. Wouldn't be too many teams left that could put their hand and say, we will beat Newcastle with any confidence. Just the last 6 weeks they've been off colour. The captain is pretty happy. 20 points to 10. Newcastle over the Bears. And the try again on replay that Tony Butterfield will savour. Part of the forearm with downward pressure, that's okay.
That's Connery coming back on now. Last couple of minutes of their season. Try scorer catches it. They'll just wind down the clock now. Been a good tough hit out for the Knights. It's been a real semi-final. Go back to Steel City and they arrive next week. Pretty happy to get a win under their belt. Without a break.
As we said before the game, Peter, this time of year it's all about not only ability but about confidence. They'd have been a little nervous coming here tonight with their record, but any win at this time of year is a good win. They've done it with some bright football as well. Score could have been anything when you consider the disallowed tries. And they'll give themselves a chance next week. They've got nothing to lose. At least in sudden death, you know where you stand.
Made the comment earlier about Newcastle. There's Ainscow again. And Davis, they've got a good combination going.
They're a very good side, Newcastle, when they're in front, aren't they?
Matthew Johns now. That's Marquette run the decoy. Kicks across the ground. It's a stopper. And then Herman gives it back, but it's knocked on by Darren Tracy. They've beaten Cronulla once this year. They got St George twice. They got the Doggies, Brisbane, and the Bears. Malcolm really leaves his perch from up high in the stands. A coach that probably wouldn't be totally happy with his team's performance, but at least a hell of a lot happier than Peter Louis. He's got another week to get it right. And memories of the way they got rid of the first part of the season, Newcastle. They were high-flying. They looked great. Back in form, they could represent a real nuisance in this premiership. The last Winfield Cup. Larson comes across and Moore then hands it on.
Winger picks it up.
As if you're going to say, do you want to call it?
As the countdown starts and Larson has his last touch for the season.
Ross gets his pass away. Andrew Johns is the last man in possession. If not the man of the match, he certainly would rate very high. Great effort by Andrew Johns. Equally, as Peter discussed with me earlier, Jamie Ainscow. Defeated coach Peter Louis. 20-10. The Knights have won the first quarter. Take them through to the semi-finals. Gary Larson, will he be the Rothmans medalist at the function on Tuesday night? Many people think he will. And so Peter and Phil Gould will wrap it up. Steve Roach will have the man of the match for Ansett. $1,000 from one of the world's great airlines. All of that on the other side of the break. From Parramatta Stadium, we take this break and then we're back for the summation in just a little while from now.
Well, the Ansett Australia man of the match, $1,000, Jamie Ainscow. Congratulations, they went right to the wire, the Bears. They never gave in.
Yeah, it was the old kick on the flank that got us again. We've got a couple of problems with that this year, but we just got to get back there and give the winger a bit more support, I think.
I don't think I've ever seen a team or a player get over the line so many times. That must have been a little bit frustrating.
Yeah, I thought, sometimes you attack so much and then they put on a try and you end up losing the game, but we must have won about 6 tries and I was in about 3 of them, I think.
Well, the good thing about the game now is you can just sit back and watch the other teams fight it out. Obviously, it is sudden death again next week.
Yeah, it's true. We haven't won a game for a while, and we needed this to lift us. And I think if we continue on in the next couple of weeks, see who we play in the next couple of weeks, I think we'll go well.